welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium in Oxford, Mississippi. EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. And the Rebels will kick off first, and here we go. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Beavers offense will have the first possession of the game. And here comes the maestro of this offense. He's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only one touchdown pass. Running inside. It's Glass. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down.
And this offense comes out first down, tries to run the football. No answer. 2nd down, they go for the pass. They give up the sack. This defense on point early in the football game with 2 great plays.
He stopped at the 15. Not enough for the first down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. The Beavers will line up to punt it away. Steps into this one and unleashes a booming punt. My goodness. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Rebels offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. He may have a matchup on the outside he can really take advantage of. A lot of teams have attacked this corner. Underwood on the play action. Fires to the tight end. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Throwing, Underwood. Caught over the middle. It's crease corner. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Off the play fake. Under fire. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Johnson. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And the Rebels will hustle to the line. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. They kick it away on 4th down. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Here comes the Beaver offense ready to go. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can fighting to get it out of the end zone, and I don't think he made it. He did not. It's a safety. So after that safety, they'll kick it away from their own 20.
That's a huge safety for the defense. I have no idea what the running back was thinking there. You've got to have way better awareness and understand where you are on the field. You cannot run backwards and get tackled in the end zone for a safety.
Finds his man on the left. Man, he is hard to wrap up as he gets it to the 32-yard line. The Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll give it to Johnson. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Trying to pick it up on the ground. At the 45 on its way. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle.
Breaks into the open. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. And the Rebels are flying down the field.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches, I'm getting a
touchdown, Rebels. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically...
Oh, and the extra point is blocked. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Bowers. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but oof, that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Escapes the pressure to his right. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. Looking to throw on first down. The sure hands. It's Glass. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Now from inside the red zone. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air on second down. Flushed out of the pocket. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. Here they come facing third and long from the 20. He's looking downfield to throw. He wants it all. In the end zone, he's got it. Touchdown, Beavers.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Rebels offense is back on the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action. It sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean,
makes the grab and room to run. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing the football. He's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air.
Turning it on. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. The Rebels are in the hurry-up.
This guy's getting himself into a rhythm here early. You just saw a beautiful throw in the preview.
Racing down the left side. He is in. Touchdown, Ole Miss. When that receiver got 3, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Looking for blockers. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He'll get rid of it. And he makes the grab, but he's out of bounds. Incomplete pass. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The run inside. It's Glass. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The play action fake. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. They're setting up the screen. There he goes. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. And the Beavers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. To the air on first down. Going over the top. Got it in stride at the 15. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. Going to the run, it's Glass. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking for the score. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. 8th play of the drive coming up. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Oregon State. Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field with the windows closed so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Checking in from the Ole Miss sideline. There is so much excitement from these players. This has turned into somewhat of a shootout. The offenses continue to score, but I have seen some of the defensive players say, we have got to turn it up right now. We'll see if the offense can answer again or if the defense starts to make a statement. Reese?
Okay, Holly.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Stands in and takes the hit. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line.
And what a great job of being cool under pressure. He knew there was a defender about to hit him, and he held on to it as long as he could before letting it go. He paid for it, but what an accurate shot vertically down the field for an explosive play in the passing game.
Got it inside the 10. All the way. Touchdown, Rebels. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And the extra point is good. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one as the return is stopped short of the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. Takes it the other way. He's at the 20. And after the turnover, out of bounds at the 12 to set up this offense.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Here's Underwood to throw. He caught it. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. Here comes the field goal unit. The Beavers using their first timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Good, right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Gets rid of it. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just... find a man.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Looking to throw for it. He's got the back in the middle. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Fires it down the seam. Pass is broken up downfield, and look who's there. The linebacker covering serious ground. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Got a man. It's Bowers. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Beavers want to crank the tempo.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. He lets it fly. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
And the offensive player had to commit pass interference on that play. You saw the defender jump the throw. The defender was in position to make an interception, so the offensive player had to do something to break it up.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Underwood. Here's the pressure. Got his man out of the backfield. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. At the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use the timeout instead. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Going for the big play. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. Got some room to run. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Running inside. It's Glass. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Just enough time for one final play in this half. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Oh, they're after him. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. We begin with Texas Tech taking on the number 7 team, the Kansas State Wildcats.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
I caught up with Coach Golding at the half. He is so excited about how his quarterback has performed. They did have a lot of high expectations for him, and he has lived up to the challenge. They get the ball here, and they are expecting to go right down the field, regain some of that momentum that their quarterback had in the first half, and make sure he is setting the tone for the second. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Throws to the wideout. He's into the open down the middle. The tag. Touchdown Rebels. Into the end zone with a breakaway score. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the Oregon State offense to get this drive started. Looking downfield on first down. Here comes the heat. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Nice pickup on the return.